So my story is a little bit different about Rich and Haley. They run for marathon, but I believe I run for marathon for my life. It's a little bit different. Okay. I born and raised, okay, I don't speak English not very well, but so don't judge me. Can you translate, so ask will help. My story started, I born and raised in very nice family in Middle East, in Syria. And my dad really was busy and nice, so we was 4 kids, boys and 4 girls. So it was really big family. And my mom got divorced with my dad when I was maybe 2.5 or 3, so I really don't know my mom very well, but I know my stepmom, and I love her so much. She was like a mom to me. I had very, very nice childhood till like I was 18 or 19-ish when my dad caught me with a boy. Oops. They did not know that. I did not see this coming. So what happened that night when my dad caught me was really awful. My dad and my older brother burned my arm, my left arm, and they cut my hair like very bad way, so I have to shave it on 0, and they beat me with the wood, and the wood broke on my arm, and they beat me with the middle thing. I don't know what's called in English, so don't ask. And it really was a rough day. And I was in the moment when I was beaten up and getting all this feeling at the same time, I felt like I was wrong what I did, but at the same time, like I feel it's me, but I don't know what I am yet. Kind of confusing. So barely they burned my arm to remind me what I did to sleep with to have anything with a boy, it's wrong. And I did believe that for a second, but turned out, well, it's not working because I have a fiance now. It's really not what they gave me. So this was in 2004, and when my dad got me again, barely I'm not good in hiding myself. So the second time my dad saw me, it was at our house like 3 floors, and then we have my grandfather's house is 2 floors next to us, like very, very close. The family, so very close. I saw my dad walking to us, and I was kissing a boy. Ooh, to me. And my dad saw me, so I know my dad promised me if he saw me doing this again, he will kill me. And I know when he promised that, I know he will do. So when I saw him walking to us, I just opened the door on the other side and just jumped, and I ran away. This is my first run. I ran in the night in the wood, me and my friend, because we don't know where we're gonna go. And then I decide, well, hey, I have my mom, different city, and my dad never ever talked to her because he really don't like her anymore. I don't know why. So I thought it's my safe spot to go. So I went to Damascus. I'm originally from Latakia. I went to Damascus. I went to Mom, I love you, and came back. I want to be with you because I know will never find out what happened with me in my dad's house. So I stayed there for maybe 2 years with her, working and do my stuff, and I had to go to military. Obviously, in the Middle East, if you're 19 or 20, you have to really go to military if you have brothers. So I had to go to military. I did not account the days in military, but I did spend 2 years and 1 month and 4 days in military. It was awful. Especially like when I'm trying to hide myself to not being exposed and gay, like obvious. So it was really awful time, and I finished my time in military, and I went back to my mom's house and lived my life normal and trying being cool, hiding. I had job like bartender in a restaurant, and one day my mom told me, hey, I don't want you to go to work tonight, just stay home. I said, okay, it's fine. Maybe she needs me to do something in the house. And when I was smoking, because I'm a smoker, so I was smoking in the window, and I see people from my neighborhood, from my dad's neighborhood, walking through the neighborhood, like, oh my God, it's very weird for me. So my feeling was, no, I need to run. It's not, I can't question what's going on, I have to run. If they caught me, they caught me. So I just jumped from the balcony and I left. It was first floor, not really good. I ran to work where I work in, and was my best friend. I know him, he's Iraqi, but I know him in Syria. And he's also gay, but in closet gay as me. And there, when I was working, and I told my boss, he's an open-mind guy, he's lived in America, so he's really open-mind. In Syria, you really don't see a lot of open-mind people, trust me. When I say he's open-mind, it's me like, woo, open-mind. So, on the time there, I told him what's happening. He told me, you can stay for us, we'll find you a place to stay. I said, cool, awesome, yay, support. We rent house, me and my best friend, and I live there, and I'm still working. I said, okay, I'm now on my own. I have no family. And one day my best friend called me, told me to not come to work. I said, like, why? I think you'll be short-handed, you know, you need me. He's like, no, don't come. I said, okay. So I left to work like late on in the night, and I saw his face bleeding, like a pink eye and scar and stuff. So what happened to you? He's like, well, your brother was here. I said, what? Like, yeah, your family find out where you working and they was looking for you. I say, shit. I can't say that, yeah? Like, you know, I don't know what I need to do, so. And he said, you can't be here, we need to take you out the country. And where I want to go, I have nobody out Syria. I don't know anybody in Syria to know anybody out Syria. He's like, well, we have to go because, you know, now it's dangerous. So I took his advice and we went next day to the government and made passport, and I left to Jordan because the only country I can travel without visa, just I need my passport. So I went, and I have nobody there, and I know nobody. I spent very well, like a few months homeless. I am looking for a job, I don't know where I am. But at least they were speaking Arabic, so it was easy for me to go looking for a job. But it was not easy to find a job. I find a job in a small town there. I work in wintertime, as like a shawarma place. I don't know if you guys like shawarma, it's delicious food, by the way. So I was working there in wintertime, and in summertime I was working in ice cream shop. That's how I met my first boyfriend, when I was selling him ice cream. This was really good. It was the wrong person in right time. It really was completely stranger, but was good. I needed. One day, the owner of the shop heard me talking on the phone with my best friend about my boyfriend, and he kicked me out. He told me, we don't need the F word in this place. So I left. I have no place to go. I don't know anybody. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed to say I went to, in 2009, in the beginning of 2009, I went to UN to apply for refugees going on to come here to free them, to be free. But this is really not easy to like just apply for refugees, like, hey, I want to come to America. Like, yeah, go tomorrow. But it's not. It's really not. It's a lot of people really don't know how the process for a refugee program is really rough. It's not easy. It's mental thing. They call you for interview like today, and like after 10 days, after 1 month, after 6 months, after 1 year, after 2 years, after 3 years, you still interview every couple months, and still ask you same question kind of a different way, and different people to see if you're lying, people watching you, camera on you, glasses between you and people. So it's really, really secure, really to make sure you're not lying or you're not coming here to do bad stuff for this country. And I hope nobody does. So I'm in processing, doing my paperwork and all this kind of stuff, but I have no choice. I'm waiting because I can't leave Jordan to any state or any country because I will lose my case if I left. So I stayed in Jordan, well, the only option I have. And then in Jordan, one day, after he kicked me out from work, I went to the UN to help me for a job, I find a job because I really need to work. And they can't help me because they're not allowed to give me a job because it's supposed to be not working. So but one lady told me, hey, go there, maybe ask for a job. So I said, thank you. I walked to there like maybe 4 miles because I did not have money to afford the car. It was summertime, I was having long hair. I was a mess. When I got to this place, I asked for the owner and they told me, he's this office, and I walked in and I'm like, this is my story, and I know he's inside the closet guy. So I told him what happened with me, and he told me, okay, do you need money now? I told him, no, I'm not coming here to ask for money, I'm asking for a job. So he gave me a job as bartender. In the meantime, I was there, and my boyfriend was in a different city. So one day I went to him, in 2012, I was going like usual, I visit him, and I go in there, and 3 guys stopped me in the road and really beat me really bad. And they take my money, and I know these people, they gangster people, like I know them, they have background history with jail and stuff, but they're not my friends. But they really beat me. This was calling me names and telling me who I am and all this kind of bad stuff. But I tried to fight back, but really these 3 guys really beat me. So I could do a thing about it. Sorry about it. Anyway, after that, I went to work because I did not have money to go to hospital or anything about it. But I think, well, it's happening, guys, fight. And I went to work next day, and my boss told me, no, you should go to UN and told them what happened. And I'm like, they will not accept me if I don't have an appointment. He said, go. So I take encouragement. I went to the UN. I told them, hi, I need to meet somebody. And they said, well, do you have an appointment? I'm like, really, I don't, but I really need to see somebody. I said, sorry, you have to have an appointment. So I take my glasses and I show her my naked roll. Do you think now I need an appointment? And she said, no, wait for a second. So she let me in, and I see what's called cancer. You know, these people have a problem, family, so cancer.
Counselor.
Explaining. So this lady, when I told her what happened, she told me, wait for a minute, and she called another lady, and this lady comes was lawyer. I don't know what she does, but I know she's a lawyer. And this was in 2012, like maybe in May-ish, or before May, sorry, before May. I don't know what month before May, but the
April.
month before May. And she told me, don't worry, we'll take care of you. And then they sent me to another building, and so many tests, health tests, blood drawing, all this kind of stuff. Teach me about culture, American culture a little bit for 3 days. And in May 7 at 11:30 p.m. I was here. When I got here, well, I don't want to tell you about my flying here because it was really confusing because I stopped in 4 places and I have no idea what I am and I don't speak English. But the good thing from Germany to here, I was drunk on the plane. It's really helping. It really did help. It really did help. Trust me, it does help so much. When I got to Boise, when I got the plane going smaller and smaller and smaller, I got to Boise airport. I see nobody. And I walk out, like, I'm not joking. I said nobody I see. So I follow signs, like, for package and stuff. So I went there and was my caseworker, thanks for ARC, by the way, this is my agency where I come from, and was my caseworker and my best friend who was with me in Syria, he was here, waiting for me. And they took me to the hotel for first night. Was like, I felt like I'm a king, you know? Like all this take care of me, and like, but I don't speak English. By the way, I don't speak English. So when I'm saying I don't speak English, I say hi and smile all day. That's where I was when I'm saying I don't speak English. When I got, okay, I want to tell you this, my special story about Boise. Really, I love Boise so much. A lot of people don't understand why I love Boise, but I really do. When first time I had to go to English Language Center for refugees, first I went there was like for washing hand, how you clean yourself before you go to an interview. I always want to tell the teacher, like, I need to know how to shave my face, you know? But I do understand, later I did understand, like, they have a lot of different cultures, they have to show them what's going on. So, but first, I don't know. My first day, my agency give me like, maybe book, have address on it, where I have to go, taking the bus to the English Language Center, was in 13th Street in Boise. So I'm like being smart. I want to go by bike. I want to know where I live. So I follow the bus from Curtis to downtown. I don't know why I did not go on the bus, but I did. Don't ask. And when I went to 13th Street, I was following each bus like, oh, you come from this number, and you take number 5, and you follow number 5, you stop on this street, and then you have to walk. But I don't know what I have to walk. So I saw women, and really, by the way, I did not trust anybody before in my life. Like after what happened with me, my family, what happened in Jordan, I really have issues. I was like, I don't trust anybody. I don't feel connection with anybody. It was something broke in me. But this woman, and I really wish to see her one day, and I tell her how much she changed my life. For one thing she did. When I asked her, I said hi, and I give her the address I have in my hand. She just grabbed my hand by hand, and walked with me cross street and told me, this is the door, good luck. The moment happened when she did that, it did open so much stuff in my heart. I think I don't have it anymore. I think I've never felt it before like now, or what happened at the time. And I know that here in Boise, people accepting, people love, people don't care where you come from. They care you good, you nice, you respecting. This is what they worry about. So this is my first experience in Boise. This is why I loved. So tonight, Tony here, and she can speak a lot about, because she know me from first day I was here. She my job course worker or something like that. I don't know what's her title exactly. But because, why I don't know her title, because she did help me a lot, like for when I got my first job, my second job, when I rent house, she was give me her own time and help me with it. So my first job was funny job. And when I walked to Tony, after 15 days, I'm here. Because they, the agency helped refugees, give them money. Every month was in my time $119 cash to like pay cigarette or whatever I need, but was not enough time. But it's amazing, it's amazing. They give you money. So when they give me this money, well, I'm working now. My job to find job. That's what they pay me for. They help me go to English language center. They help me to find how to apply for a job. Was Tony her job, this job, to explain to people. So I went to her after 15 days. I was asking any Arabic people I know, because I don't speak English. So my strength to ask Arabic people, hey, do you know anybody want to hire? Do you know anything? So they give me application for a cleaning job. And I went to Tony, hey, of course I have a translator because I don't speak English. So I told her, I have application, please help me fill it. She did, and we sent it. She sent it to this company, and she went with me to first interview. And the guy there, I don't know if she explained to him, because she did not tell me I don't speak English. But the person who did the interview, he was explaining to me in physical explaining, like, oh, do you know how vacuum or wipe or this kind of stuff? So I said yes, so I got my first job. How I learned English. I did not go to school yet. But how I learned English, from people who stay in office. I know a lot of you guys working sometimes over 5 o'clock, when the janitor coming to clean, and you see some people cleaning off. And people was there give me one word every single day, and the next day ask me about it. Hey, do you remember yesterday what we talked about? So I start pick up word day by day and start speaking. I did not need any more translator with me. So it was good. I got my first job after 15 days, and then Tony helped me with my second job as dishwasher. And sometimes when you do something from your heart, you got what you look for. Because my second job, how I got it, I was helping a guy or a man unloading the car. I did not know he's the owner of the restaurant, and he gave me the job without interview. Remember that, Tony? Just you need to go by your heart, help people. And because this is what Boise did me first I got here or till now, always pay it forward. I never pay it back, I pay it forward. It's an amazing system and I love it. So after my second jobs, as cleaning offices and dishwasher, and then I find where I work now in B&G Food. It's food processing company. It's amazing, Bungram, or a company, not Bungram. Yeah. But the company I work for now, I start as just regular employee, and now I'm manager. Yeah, see, you believe it? It's really amazing, and everybody in my work, they know I'm gay, and everybody like, who cares? Thank you guys. And on top of that, when I got, a lot of people ask me, do I still have contact with my family? Yes, I do, but how happened? I need to explain that. After I got here, and after I started working 2 jobs, and I had money in the meantime, my family lost all their money because the war, because I left Syria before the war, so my family was wealthy. But when the war happened, my family lost everything, really everything. So they really don't have any money. So what I did, I sent money to my dad, and I called him after 7 years. And I told him, hi Dad, you have money in your name. I know you don't want to talk to me, but there's money in your name. And first thing he did, he cried so bad. And I've never seen my dad cry. And he told me, you're the only son I want to kill before now, because we have foods. You know? Like, so me and my family now, we're very good friends, but they don't talk about my fiance. Like, oh, how is your friend? He's good. He's really good. I think I'm taking too much long time, so I need to finish. I just want to say, Boise, let's say America, because if I did not have a brew, I would never have this, what I have now, and I just appreciate every single thing happened to me in Boise, and every single person give me one word. It's mean a lot to anybody when you speak. When you say nice word to a person, you have no idea what you do in his heart, what you change his life. Like this woman grabbed my hand and walked with me, it changed my life. Make me trust people. Because I was always afraid, I was always think people will hurt me, people will want to kill me for no reason. That's why like my country did not accept me being gay. You know, like I have nothing to do with it, just who I am. But here I saw love, I felt it, and people support. My fiance always support me, and I love him so much. He's everything to me. I know I talk about him a lot, but me can feel better. But a lot of people ask me, why Boise? I have a lot to say about that. Why I stay in Boise? Because I have nobody I can go to any country or any state. But Boise, it's really, people think it's small city or big city. For me, it's city of love. In Boise, I did not have to run anymore. I did not have to worry if I hold my boyfriend's hand. I did not have to worry I'm Arabic or I'm refugee or I'm gay. I did not have to worry. People accept me who I am, and this amazing. So I just want to say thank you, all of you, to listen to my story. Thank you to Boise, to these people I don't know who support of us. Thank you for all this love. Thank you guys.